Hello guys, welcome back. Today's video is gonna be around self-discipline and being someone who's constantly tried to develop new innovative routines, innovative ways to discipline my life. I think this is gonna be super valuable. And this is gonna focus on actually how you should try and design your routines rather than forcing yourself to get up, let's say at 4 a.m. in the morning, or do 3 hours at the gym, stuff like that. That's not what I want to make this video about. It's more about trying to weave in a schedule around self-discipline that fits you, right? So uh, now, since an early age, I always tried to develop a routine for myself, whether that was getting up early or going for football trainings or just work schedules. Something that has always been important for me is to have some kind of routine or schedule, otherwise it's very easy for me to waver with what I'm doing. But I'm also of the opinion that self-discipline and discipline in general doesn't need to be extreme like some respected people like David Goggins or Andrew Huberman talk about. Like, I understand that and I respect the kind of routines, but I feel like they are Spartans or warriors at a different level, and not everyone, when they begin their journey of self-discipline, can maintain such routines. I think it's super difficult for people to do that. What I believe is that discipline should be you should be able to incorporate it in your day-to-day life in a very easy way without finding it very difficult, and it should also be woven into all these other activities that you do on a day-to-day basis that are important for you to do. Yeah, so let's get in. I have a couple of things to share here. So number one is structure has been very important. So structuring your day basis when you're at your peak performance versus when you're low on energy. So ideally how it goes is, once you get up in the morning, that's like proactive energy, then you'll go to midday energy, like during lunchtime, after lunch, and then the lowest energy is towards the evening. Now how I usually like to sort of design it is uh, keep the mornings for all the co-work, so 3 to 4 hours of intense focused work right after I get up. What I've seen benefits me is doing it on an empty stomach. Really helps. So you can try it out. I do usually do just on a cup of coffee, try and do the workout, but I also do get hungry, so I'll eat something. Then midday, when you can do more of standardized tasks where you don't need to use a lot of energy, that's like maybe curating or recording your content, scheduling it, automations, stuff like that, works really well in that hour of the day. And towards the end, I usually keep for all the other personal activities, whether that's journaling or heading to the gym. It's really helpful. So that's something that you could possibly focus on and follow the same routine, but otherwise do it at your, like, I know a lot of people find it very difficult to get up in the morning. So let's say they start their day at 10 a.m, they follow the same routine, but then obviously they sleep later on. And I always believe that you should try and maintain like the human cycle of getting up early and sleeping after sunset, because when you stay up too late in the night, I think it really affects your health, and I've seen it. So that's something that you can do, and this only from personal experience. Another thing that I would ask you to focus on is the quality of your output rather than the quantity. So if you're putting even 4 hours of concentrated work, try to make sure that it's worth it and it counts, in the sense that you're doing quality work that really helps you get better, whether that's you're working on yourself or your business. Yeah. And don't try and put a lot of things on your to-do list, I would say, because in the past few weeks, when I've done for myself, I've realized I've put like 10 tasks and I end up doing like 3 to 4, and then it kind of demotivates you to end up like get up on the next day and do the same thing. I would say like set 3 non-negotiables that you do, and you get those 3 done no matter what happens, no matter how your routine or schedule changes. I think that has been super beneficial for me, as I've seen. Lastly, accountability has played a major role in self-discipline. I know self-discipline means keeping yourself disciplined, but accountability, like how I always tell you, even what we're trying to do with our Strive community is build a brotherhood of guys who are working simultaneously together on their personal or professional goals, and each one helping the other in the mastermind and stuff like that. So finding accountability partner to push you through the times when you don't feel like turning up has been crucial. And I've done it, as I said earlier in the earlier videos, that I did like an 8-week sprint of the business idea that Strive or the community it could possibly be, and it was super impactful because it made you turn up every day, send your daily reports, or time lapse the entire Tibetan Pearls routine. Yeah, and it really helped in general, I could say that. So yeah, if you're trying to get on this journey and really figure out what truly self-discipline means, it's not that complicated. I think it's super simple if you go to see and understand. Yeah, so if this was a value, like the video, comment and tell me what you think, or the kind of videos that you want to see. And yeah, Godspeed and trust the process.